Alright, so I just spent the better part of an hour looking for an object that was approximately 1 foot diameter, and finally I came across this semi-destroyed plastic bin, which is pretty close enough. I had a roll of paper towels that was pretty much a foot across, but trying to slip a scissors under that I think would have been really difficult. In a previous video, I had used a Testors or Model Masters can of paint to count out 6 or 8 inch strips. Pretty much same process I just followed, only in this case I now have 100 cut feet of, that's just over a foot for each one of these. This is going to quickly become a big tangle of a mess. So I gotta figure out how to keep control of this, because once it flays out, it's gonna go everywhere. And next, I get to bloom every single one of these ends. I'll probably do a test first with, say, this many. See how that goes. And I think for the rest of these, I'm gonna put some tape around them, so they don't get any funny ideas. And I know one piece is not going to be enough. There we go. So this process is definitely going to take a while. If I try to heat these too fast, they'll catch fire. Do it too slow and I'll be here forever. So I don't know that I'm really going to be able to show off this process right here, because I really have to concentrate on what I'm looking at, and it looks like I'm going to have such a crazy angle on these pieces to see what's going on that I'm not going to be able to concentrate on what the camera is looking at. Hey, nice, nice. This is gonna work, methinks. But the process itself here is going to be simple enough for those that want to follow along at home. Just a matter of finding the hole and sticking it in. So you can see this is definitely going to be a process. I figured it would take a while. Didn't have any expectations of how long, but clearly it'll be a while. Once I finish these half a dozen more, I'm going to want to throw a light behind them and see how distinct a light pattern they are. Because the ends are bloomed, that does mean, that one doesn't want to go. Because the ends are bloomed, that does mean that the light is going to be bigger than the hole that it's coming through, which means the light points are going to be a lot more crowded than they would be otherwise. So I need to switch up to some stronger glasses and take a closer look at what's going on here. There's probably not a lot that you'll be able to see, so I'll get back to you in a few. So with just a dozen or so threaded, let's see how good an angle I can get on this for the camera here. That's not too bad. And let's see how much I can change the light. Yeah, I think this is going to look nice. With each of these lights popping off at a different time. There's no other way this effect could be done. So with just 200 or so more to go, let's see how the length is going to work here for the back. Oh, I'm probably going to need a lot of tubes for this. Or at the very least, some bigger ones. So I think this makes it clear that the fiber optics are going to have to be hidden out of sight. However, one of these tubes is not going to be enough. That's a fact. I can tell that already. So I may have to come up with another idea than just a little tiny one on the back here. Could do multiples next to each other. Definitely don't want to cause any shadows, but I could actually glue them possibly to here as well, because there are walls in the front there. Just to keep these under control, I'm going to tuck them inside another tube as well. Well, then again, I think I'm just going to leave these splayed out until I got them all done. So the process coming up, we're going back to the candle and some more melting.